Any questions from the board? All right, moving forward.
Actually, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, please.
Yeah.
Please, Melanie.
Yeah, I got the copy of the thing that you wanted the last time I brought this up. Would you mind passing this over? Sorry. And I just wanted to ask again, I'll give you a second to look that over, but if you could tell me what company you did this work for?
I didn't do it for any company.
Well, you're listed, EBE Associates, or listed. What entity did you do it for?
My own company?
Your own company?
EBE
So that's
Associates, Inc.?
That's for, but is that for your property? Or
It's for a property.
could you please tell me?
No, I will not. But if you have any other questions, you can please submit that in
I don't
writing.
understand why that's a big deal to answer for who you did it for.
Again, may I say, if you
Please.
have any further questions, you can please submit them in writing, and I'd be able to address your concerns. But this is not the proper venue for you to hold everyone up on the issue.
Well, it sort of involves the community, and I'm giving you a chance to explain, and I would like it explained.
Please, go ahead, paper hands.
Where are we on the agenda?
We're in
Well, this is
actually
up-
city official comment,
Okay.
and you had a question for Denise Campos.
Well, sorry, you said public comment. I apologize.
No,
You
I
said
actually
if we
said-
had any questions for the board. So,
I asked the board if they had any questions.
okay,
but
well,
did you
I'll
have
bring
any
it up.
questions for
I'll bring it
Denise
up
Campos?
again in public comment then. I'll fill out
Do you
a
have any
speaker
questions
card.
for Denise Campos?
No, I don't.
Jim, did you have a question?
No, I was just alerting you that she had a question.
Oh, okay. Moving on. Melanie.
Yes, again, I'd like to ask what company, the radius map that I already provided, or the lower portion of the radius map. I also have the upper part, but I'm asking you, since you and your company did the work,
Yes.
what company did you provide the service for?
EBE Associates, Inc.
They did the work, but who did you do the work for that is included, the property that's
I'm going
included
to answer
in
the
the...
question one time, Melanie. I'm going to say this again.
I already-
EBE Associates, Inc. If you have any other questions, may I suggest that you provide it in written format and submit it to the GPNC board to my attention, and I'd be more than happy to address it.
I'm not
Please,
sure
Tony.
why, I'm sorry, I'm not sure why I have to, why do I have to submit it by writing instead of bringing it up in a public comment forum?
We are again running out of time
Right,
here.
but I'm not,
Just a brief point of information.
Please.
The neighborhood council system is not subject to the same financial disclosure requirements as everybody else. who is
what if it
covered by
poses a
47
possible conflict of
As a
interest?
direct result of that, no neighborhood council board member is under any obligation.
Is he supposed to be talking?
Yes, he is.
How?
Oh, we
He's
just
not on
actually,
the
we
board.
just actually acknowledged him to speak.
He raised
He had a
his
comment, he
hand.
raised his hand. And
What's the
she,
point of order? I don't think he's supposed to be speaking right now.
I just believe that there could be a possible conflict of interest as dictated by the bylaws for Glassell Park, as well as the Code of Ethics on Dunn's page, and it says that you're supposed to be held accountable by the community. I'm not trying to cause a problem, I'm not trying to, I'm just asking for answers, and I'm trying to understand why I have to submit it by writing when no one else has to.
would you, if you have an issue with regard to Code of Ethics, may we suggest that you submit an application or go through the city attorney's office for any further request with regard to this matter? If you have a grievance, you can also submit it to the Glassell Park Neighborhood Council. Any questions for Melanie?
Well, Mr. Butler has a hand up.
Yes, Mr. Butler, could you please finish?
That's essentially the thought. If they have questions about that, you can go to the Ethics Commission, who monitors all of this sort of stuff, and look at the statutes with respect to the limitations on disclosure for members of neighborhood councils.
Excellent. Thank you so very much.